This past Christmas, I bought my parents a DVD of Joe versus the Volcano.
Oh, nice.
Keeps on giving that one.
Oh yeah, that's
so good.
That's a repeat watcher. If I've ever.
It is. Me and my friends watch it every Thanksgiving.
That's Paul Blart.
That's
and
Paul
it's your
Blart,
brothers,
Paul
not your
Blart.
friends.
That too. Yes.
It was the movie they saw on their first date. Oh, that's sweet. Oh my God. There are people who listen to the show whose parents' first date was to Joe versus the Volcano. That is impossible. That's impossible.
There's people on this podcast who went on a first date to Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So I'm not going to sit here and listen to your nitpicking.
I just mean the time. I'm not even saying like the content of the film. I'm just saying like,
yes, because
wow.
Listen, I hand to God, I tell you that Joe versus the Volcano came out in the 90s. I don't think that's true, but it doesn't feel not true. I feel like Justin just sat down.
No, with all the fussing and fighting, the standing, my microphone was trying to fall off my desk, but it does not get a break. I don't get a break. The mic doesn't get a break. Let's go. I wound up buying them a few other things and didn't give them the DVD and decided to save it for their anniversary. Even more special. I'm now realizing that I've never given them an anniversary gift as long as I've been alive. So now I'm not sure if this is an awkward idea, especially since I don't know if this year is a big milestone for their marriage or not.
And there's no way of finding out.
Yeah. I'm considering just waiting until Christmas again to give it to them, especially since the DVD is already wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper from this past December. How do I give my parents this Tom Hanks DVD naturally? And then that's offensive about parents present in Pennsylvania.
Are you worried at all that when you give it to them, your parents are like, wait a minute, this is the wrapping paper from last Christmas?
Victoria and I have talked about it, and we've settled on a natural Tom Hanks DVD gift giving. We don't want to give the Tom Hanks DVD in a hospital. How impersonal is that? This is a Tom Hanks DVD.
Yo.
It should be a celebration, an at-home celebration in a jacuzzi.
Just goosh it out onto this splash pad.
With just our closest friends and family around, perhaps a Tom Hanks doula. Perhaps Tom Hanks himself as the doula.
We will accept Colin in his absence.
Yes, of course.
Which anniversary year? Right, there's like, I think I just did paper.
Yes.
Which anniversary year is polycarbonate plastic? Is it 60?
Well, I think if I'm, let me look it up real quick. Click, 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 keyboard sounds. Yeah, okay. It says right here, 32 years is the DVD year, but it does specify only the DVD of Volunteers.
What year, Travis, as long as you're on your computer, what year did Joe versus the Volcano come out?
I mean, click, 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 click.
Well, no, I want to run a little bit of math here.
Okay.
Click, click, click. Google says the 90s, probably.
All right, Google. Boy, they sure are shit in the bed on that search engine.
Yeah, it's their fault, for sure. It's hard to type when you're standing up, not at a standing desk.
It's hard. The hard thing is that I feel like as someone who insists on standing, I'm also someone who should be bad at Google. This movie came out in 1990.
Oh,
okay?
Boom!
Yeah,
Boom goes the
nothing.
dynamite.
Boom, nothing. 1990, Joe versus the Volcano came out. So these parents have been married for, I mean, it could be they just passed 25, maybe.
Assuming they walked out of the theater and immediately got married on the fucking street right there. God and everyone.
No.
Listen, Joe versus the Volcano is a very romantic movie.
Yes. I'm doing the math now and realizing that you are giving them 4 years of dating. Is that how long you think people should be together, Justin, before they pop it?
It's a wild choice, I know, but it's also the 30th anniversary is so far away if they did get married during the release window in the initial box office. Let's play the box office game for Joe versus the Volcano.
Okay.
The week? No, just kidding. I
would say comfortably, let's say somewhere between 28 and 23 years.
Something like that. It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter, Justin? It doesn't matter? Our question answers parents' marriage doesn't matter?
No, it's all important because this union is the reason you're on the fucking planet. Without Joe versus the volcano, you are carbon. Okay,
You're right, yes.
You're unassigned carbon without the hilarious work of Tom Hanks and
John Patrick
co.
Shanley and Meg Ryan.
The whole family. Now Travis is on Google. Now he's Googling things. You are without this film, you're fucking carbon. You should be handing it to everyone you meet. You should wear a t-shirt of the film every single day. Every Joe versus the Volcano is a reason for celebration. You've waited this one too long. Give them the DVD and then go get the Blu-ray, because without this, you'd be fucking dust.
You should give them the Blu-ray every day for a year.
Yeah.
Just to say, like, hey, maybe they'll make a Joe versus the Volcano 2, and your parents will get, I don't know, second married. That's what they need to rededicate their vows.
Now, hold on, Travis. If you're suggesting the more Joe versus the Volcano you give them,
Yes.
the more in love they will become, I think there's a point where you can reach a dangerous amount of Joe versus the Volcano.
Absolutely. An eruption point, if you will.
An eruption point, and I'm worried that it's like 3. So don't test this. It is not worth it.
Just a pitch, Hollywood, if you're listening. Joe versus the Volcano versus Predator.
That's extremely powerful. Yeah.
Thank you.
No matter what happens, we lose. Who wins? We lose, except Joe. If he wins, we're probably okay.
We're probably fine if Joe wins. Well, I mean, maybe at that point, hubris will overtake Joe.
Yeah. If there's a human man who can kill the Predator and a volcano, I'm not sure I want to be walking the same orb as them.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's too much. No one man should have all that power.
This is true. Can I read a Yahoo?